It all started on December 25th, 2018. It was my fault, really. I never should have told him about T-Series, but I never thought he, my own dear brother, would actually.
Subscribed. Woohoo!
You better look shocked, Matthew.
Good acting, James.
Subscribe.
Why would you do that, Matthew? It was his favorite channel.
Trying things. Sorry?
Uh-oh.
You can just resubscribe.
Yay, I subscribed.
Maybe if Matthew hadn't resubscribed him, none of it would have happened. I wish I had told him just to keep him unsubscribed. But that's when everything started changing. His whole personality, his once kind demeanor was replaced by this awful, unfriendly attitude.
It really sucks. You're never gonna be famous on YouTube. You have no life, and all your passions are failures. See ya. Merry Christmas, Lily. You have no evidence.
Where is it? Where's the ring? Oh no, how could you? It was Christmas Day, but it didn't feel like it, with my own brother turning into some kind of monster. We played games over lunch, but it wasn't the same. It was unsettling, seeing what he was becoming.
Off-brand T-Series. Oh,
See, this is peach.
what the hell? No, you lost.
Literally.
You have to scull your drink.
Why?
It's ASMR.
What the hell? Do that again. Go on.
Do what? I'm just sitting here. That's the sound of Lily's drinking.
I thought maybe it was the end when we went up to the beach for the holidays, and he seemed almost back to normal for a while. But he had a plan. He was biding his time, waiting to strike so he could recruit our cousin, Hayden. And before long, Hayden was exhibiting the same symptoms Connell had been showing just days earlier, and I knew what had to be responsible. I had to save them before it was too late. So I began my investigation so I could make the connection between how they were acting and their T-Series subscription. But causation ain't easy to prove, and I knew I had a long way ahead of me. I tried to lay low as I began my search for the truth. I just wanted my brother back, but now everything was spiraling out of control. If I had known what was going to happen, maybe I would have left then and there. But I stayed, with my camera ready, to get all the evidence I could to show them things had to go back to the way they were. And then it happened. I thought it'd just be a nice walk on the beach, but my investigation was about to get a whole lot more serious. Watching them run across the beach, kicking the soccer ball around, they seemed so innocent. I don't think even I would have believed what they had done if I hadn't seen it with my own two eyes. A turtle family was created. A turtle family was destroyed. And this is where the story really begins, with a double homicide and one PewDiePie subscriber who had put her detective skills to the test and stand up for justice. And here they are, mother turtle, baby turtle, only just come into this world and already their lives are going to be over. They would never see the sunset for the first time or see the wonders of the ocean. They could only sit and wait for their horrible fate to befall them, a tragic destiny no one deserves, let alone a pair of defenseless turtles. And there he is, the T-Series subscriber, the turtle murderer himself, a confession to guilt, but the wind covered it up, so my investigation is long from over. And there they are, dancing over their remains, mother and baby turtle back to the sand they had come from. They were so young, and I had to hold back the tears, seeing their memory disrespected. They were only sand, but they had meant something to me. They had meant something to all of us. But it wasn't just that. I was in danger too.
Okay, it's recording.
Why would I murder her now? There's like 40 people watching.
Because you said it, Connell. What are you going to do about that?
Hayden murdered the turtle.
That's baloney. I'm being accused for nothing. We have evidence on this.
Of you jumping on the turtle.
Of you saying you were going to kill it. I just seduced it. Put it out of its misery because you damaged it and broke its bones. It was a better thing to do.
You seduced it.
I don't know. Vaughan Water Victim Unit. Dun dun. You okay, Lillian?
Sedated.
Yeah.
Is that the word you're looking for?
I mean,
What
Connell
does that
was
word
gonna
mean?
kill me, but...
What does sedated mean?
It's sedated.
Doesn't it mean like put to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Damn, I wish he fell over.
That was pretty scary.
Yeah.
I've jumped over a lot of things that high and fallen every single time.
What was he planning next, sitting up there like he was on top of the world? He had murdered my turtles. Was I really going to be next? I didn't want to find out.
And the shot's done.
Was this how it was going to end for me? Murdered by my own brother on a playground? Maybe I was getting too paranoid. But he was betraying his own partner, trapping him on the swing, leaving him at the crime scene to take all the blame.
I'm losing circulation to half of my body. My legs, I cannot feel my legs.
And then he releases him, leaving him too weak to stand, smart enough to realize he needs Hayden to trust him. They'll need to stick together if they have any chance of getting away with everything. But what could I do to stop them from destroying the world? They were strong. They were ruthless. They were powerful. They would stop at nothing to get what they wanted.
That's my feet.
No, you didn't.
How does it feel, Connell?
He crossed his feet after he made the deal. And it's on video.
He just decapitated a baby, that's so dumb.
So apparently, Connell's been subscribed to PewDiePie since 2001. You've been subscribed to PewDiePie? What year did you subscribe?
2006.
And how old were you then, Hayden?
I was 2 years old. I'm such a big fan of PewDiePie. I have watched every Luai video he made. I just like his videos very much. I'm a great fan. T-Series must not beat him. Hayden, signing out. It went through both of them. It's over there now.
Whoa!
That's how good I am.
Excellent.
Dang, I'm actually impressed with myself.
Champion. As fit as ever. Dad is so bad compared to me. Yeah.
And they were getting stronger, more ruthless, more powerful with each passing day. How would I ever stand a chance against them? Would he recruit my entire family, the entire world? I had to prove he murdered those turtles so I could stop him, for good.
I love turtles so much. You know, I actually hug turtles when I go to bed. I have a turtle that I sleep with and I hug it because I love turtles. I could never hurt a turtle. It's true. Oh, that's so cute.
It's so adorable.
In the past 2 seasons, temperatures have soared and successful hatchings are
Hayden just said he wanted to step on them.
and there's another hot summer on its way.
Objection,
He just said
I
he wanted
said
to
they're
murder.
adorable. Look at them.
What was that, Connell?
Hayden just said he wanted to step on them.
Really?
Yeah, you can hear it in
Is
the
that
video
true,
camera.
Hayden?
Negative.
You can hear it.
How long would the lies go on for? How long before they break under the pressure of guilt? I had to find out. I had to try. They were determined to stop me, but it was time for me to begin my interrogations.
Stupid turtle case. So stupid. Lillian is gone.
Connell said, I want to kill the turtles. And I was like, no, that's bad. Then he peer pressured me into finishing off his work after he killed them.
Could I really believe Hayden's peer pressure story?
If I were to tell you that we could make a deal and you can have no punishment for your horrible crime of murdering turtles and subscribing to T-Series, and all you have to do is put all the blame on him. You get off scot-free, he gets 100 years in prison. Does sound like a good deal. So otherwise, I know for sure you're gonna get at least 20 years prison for murder. If Hayden also takes this deal, then you'll both get 1,000 years in prison. So as you can see, the best thing for you would be to take this deal.
I'm pretty sure we didn't do any crime.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I don't really know what this is about. This is harassment.
Okay.
Actually. I'll be filing a complaint.
And I heard before that you were to blame Connell. Do you still want to do that? You can take this deal.
No, I never said that actually.
Really?
Yes.
So you're both happy to get 20 years in prison?
No, we'll be both filing complaints.
Well, my game theory tactic wasn't working. They were too clever for the prisoner's dilemma.
Who do you think was in a recording when it was not you?
I don't think she has any recording.
Oh, that's a bold statement.
A very bold statement.
Connell, do you believe subscribing to series is a good or bad thing?
A good thing.
What about you?
No one's allowed to like T-Series on YouTube. If you do, you get an immediate death sentence.
This is
Murdering turtles. Do you remember any turtles that you've...
I just think this whole case is whack. Clearly, Lily is racist.
Order in the court, Connell. Do you think have you seen any turtles in the past week?
Yeah.
When
you saw them, did you perform any unusual actions?
No. I did what any normal person would do.
I'll admit, I faked the letter from Papa Turtle, but in a way, I was Papa Turtle. I'd made them, but now they were gone, and it seemed less and less likely Connell and Hayden would own up to it.
This? To threaten me and Hayden. She has no case against her.
Here we were, up at Paluma, and I wasn't getting any closer to closing the case. Connell was out having the time of his life. I was seeing T-Series everywhere. The Rainforest Sensory Trail wasn't supposed to spell that. So here I am with my mint hot chocolate and Maltesers, searching desperately for answers I know I will never find. I call everyone I think might be able to help.
Hello?
But it's no use. No one can help me. No one believes me. He's tricked them all. There's nothing I can do. I go through my notebook. Maybe there was something I missed, There has to be something I missed. But how can there be any clues in my drawings? How would that even make sense? It's hopeless. Unless I have to believe. Suddenly, it's all coming together now. All these broken pieces united to form a finished picture. I know what I've been doing wrong. I know what the real lies are. Cheers. The investigation is finally getting somewhere. Here's my lie. And now that I've found the weak spot in theirs, it's all coming together now. I can see it with such clarity, I can't believe I never noticed it before. Even so, it's still a little hazy. The final answer I seek is just out of reach. Are T-Series subscribers turtle murderers? What do T-Series subscribers become? Do I even know what the truth is anymore? What's happening now? Why does it feel like my brain is on fire?
Terrible.
But I never danced crazily, and Connell was T-Series' biggest advocate.
It's sad, but
I don't know who I am anymore either.
Longer than Logan Paul. And Jake Paul combined. Now that's a bad vlogger.
speaking facts, though.
Was I just a blogger? Was my video camera taking over my life? Or was it something more sinister?
I actually like T-Series. Or, twin Dishy Nishi from another dimension.
Okay, she's clearly insane.
Yes. That's actually really reasonable.
Looks like you then in those recordings, but it was not you and someone who looked exactly
You've
like
made
you.
all these claims to the Lillians, but yet you've not shown anybody these recordings.
But I will.
But you haven't.
I don't remember sitting here, but it's just a normal memory, right? This can't have been blocked out because I subscribed to T-Series? Now the turtle's sand is on my hands. But I would never hurt my own creations. I couldn't have. I loved them. What is the truth? What is the truth? Who am I? What have I done? What have I done? I was Lillian, PewDiePie subscriber, sister of Connell, T-Series subscriber, turtle murderer. Where am I? Why am I covered in leaves? What is this place? Home. I'm back home. Except, I never left, did I? I don't know anymore. I only know that I need to find the truth. Who am I really? What have I become? What happened to me? I need to relax. Whatever I find out, it doesn't mean I'm not me, does it? There it is, my phone. Am I ready to know the truth? There it is, T-Series, subscribed. Now I have the answers. Now I have the truth. Now the world knows the truth. What have I done? Breathe. Everything's going to be okay. My sketchbook. I did miss something. Connell was right. I have become a video camera, standing on the lifeless bodies of my own dear sand turtles, exploiting them for a story, for a chance to be noticed by the world.
Forever, bye, stands and sisters.